We want influencers and leaders who stand up for something beyond themselves, and we want to stand up for what we believe in. What or who have we been following? Have you ever felt that for too long we've been following organizations, governments, logos, brands and companies unquestioningly? That we've come to feel that these big names and organizations have too often let us down, that we can't always trust them, and that they have no depth of character. People want to follow people, but they are looking for leaders who can clearly express what they believe in and show this through their actions. I see a shift building momentum, and the new era is all about what I call the profile economy. When I was setting up my business, I started by building the product, the brand, and the logo. But it wasn't quite working. I wasn't attracting enough people around me. It wasn't until I began to develop my profile that I started getting business, because people follow people. Potential clients first wanted to assess my character and what I believed in, and only then what I had to offer them. Through this book, I will show you how you can build your profile so you can successfully influence others and become a leader people admire and respect. To win in the post-COVID world where influencers have so much power requires a focus on personal development, personal growth. The greatest way to build your profile as an influencer is to establish strong, lasting foundations. 12 seats at the table. Okay, that's easy to say, but how do you work out what your foundations are, or what they could be? I like to use the metaphor of a table. A long table where you sit surrounded by your 12 most important attributes, beliefs, and strengths. Chapter by chapter, we will explore each of these 12 seats or attributes. You can consider how they may fit into your life, and how each might help you become an influencer who will be effective now and over the long term. I grew up in country Tasmania as one of 11 children. With our parents, we were a large family, and at mealtimes we'd cram in around the kitchen table, all 13 of us at a table that was barely long enough to sit 12, but we all squashed in. Looking around at dinner time, I'd see the people who meant so much to me. All these family members had their different personalities and characteristics. That image is one of the ways I visualize the idea of the 12 characteristics that has become so important in my life. Looking around your table, you're not seeing big corporations, brands, or political parties. You're seeing the faces of real people who matter to you. Think about individuals you know personally who you admire, leaders and influencers in your community or organization who have inspired you. What makes them stand out as people worth following? Let me introduce you to the 12 attributes sitting at my table and why I've chosen them above other possible alternatives. Character before charisma. A lot of the time we follow people who have great charisma and engaging personalities. But I suggest we need to delve deeper to uncover what they believe in and stand for. We need to look at their character. One time, early in my speaking career, I met someone who had amazing charisma. He was mesmerizing and instantly won my full attention. Soon